and welcome to Matty Too Cool Review. I am your host, Matthew Heath, and we are located here in San Francisco, California. And today we're going to be talking about Tenet and what I thought about this movie. I must say, this movie was incredible. Now, I'm a massive Christopher Nolan fan. I think he's one of the greatest directors in Hollywood right now. You know, when I think about, you know, in every decade, there's always this one director. You know, obviously the 70s, there's too many to pick. When you think of the 80s, you think of Steven Spielberg. When you think of the 90s, it's probably Steven Spielberg again. But I always felt like there's always a director that literally ruled a decade. And I feel like the 2010s is the decade of Christopher Nolan. I love everything he has done. I won't lie. I don't think I've...
A few moments later.
I mean, to me right now, at this point, they'd be lucky just to break even. This movie's not going to be profitable, which really sucks, and that's because of the pandemic.
Moments later.
But anyways, let me get back to the movie, and I'm going to try to keep this as a non-spoiler review. The thing that really got to me about this movie is the action, is the fighting. Like, it was absolutely incredible. I still, because I'm a film producer, and I look at that and I'm like, how the hell did they pull that off? Like, how? You know, it's absolutely, and I don't want to give away from the movie and try to explain it, because it's such. This is what made me love this movie. This is what made me love it, and it was just so intense too. It was so intense, like you're just wondering, like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And then when you look at some of the things that happened in the beginning of the movie, and you didn't quite understood it, and like, wait a minute. What? I don't get. But then once the movie is going, they're like, oh my God, this is really freaking crazy. And then the two main characters.
More moments later.
When I look at Christopher Nolan, it's so freaking crazy. You could take. I think he's one of the few directors in Hollywood right now. If you put directed by Christopher Nolan, everyone's like, okay, I'm going to go see it. Like, you don't even have to put any star on it. I mean, for God's sakes, they literally have, I mean, granted, John David Washington, because that's Denzel Washington's son. Yeah, he is a pretty big name because of his father. But man, like, you can still, all you have to do is just put Christopher Nolan's name on it, and which is absolutely freaking crazy. So I absolutely love the film. I absolutely love this film.
2 very boring minutes later.
So okay, what I think I'm gonna actually do now, if you have not watched the movie, stop watching this now. What I'm going to be talking about now is stuff that it is going to spoil the movie for you. So this is your firm warning.
Later.
Okay. So hopefully the people that hopefully the people that is still watching this has seen the movie. One thing that was a little confusing, that I thought they could have done a little bit better job, is the whole, you know, with the antagonists.
5 minutes later.
To me, what I would have done, I would have had that, maybe he was going to launch all the nuclear warheads throughout the world. Then it would have been a little bit more believable. But I feel like the story at in that moment, he could have done a little bit more, a better explanation on how he was going to end the world. That's my only criticism for him. Other than that, I think the story was amazing. I thought the acting was brilliant. The cinematography looked great. The whole fighting scene was unbelievable. Unbelievable. So I'm not gonna really be that disappointed. The story was good. The story was great. And he's trying to stop the end of the world. And I just feel like they could have done a much better job on that front, in my honest opinion. Overall, if in my opinion, I would give this movie a B+. So thank you very much, and click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like it. Please share my video. I really want to get as many subscribers. I literally bought a super nice camera just for this channel, and I really hope that you guys are gonna stick with me. And I'm really, really excited to really start working on this project and start producing even more videos of reviews. So thank you, and happy Thanksgiving, and have a good night.